Welcome to the show. This is your host, David Yanez, and you've seen us here at the ICRS 2013 in St. Louis. We have been doing several interviews and back-to-back. Yesterday I was slammed. Today, not so bad, but you're always running behind. Miss Tamara Amos, is that correct?
Right,
Amos?
right. Uh-huh.
How are you doing, darling? Welcome
Very
to the
good.
show.
Thank you.
And I tell her, I know she's a talker, so we're going to be fine with that.
All right.
She's going to be fine. She's written a book, Gift of a Servant. We're going to get into that in just a minute. And what we're going to do first, and we want to find out a little bit about Tamara. Please, Tamara, right?
Yeah, Tamara. Mm-hmm.
Tamara. Okay.
Yeah.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. All right. Well, I am married. I have 4 children.
Okay.
Ages 15, 13, 12, and 7.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a lot
look
of
young.
them. Oh, thank you.
You look young for that. I have the same ages.
Do you?
Yeah, I have 15,
Oh, okay.
I have 13, I have 11, and I have 9.
Okay, so you got the teenagers too.
Yeah, and then mine's the 3 boys, the first one's, and the little one's girl, and her name's Faith.
Oh, I bet she's spoiled.
Oh, yes, she is. She's very spoiled.
In a good way, though.
Yeah, in a good way. And in a bad way, too. I'll be honest, right, Dad?
Okay, all right. Well, I got my degree in theology from Franciscan University of Steubenville.
Where's Steubenville?
That's in Ohio.
Okay, that's where I heard that from. Okay,
Yeah,
Steubenville.
yeah. It's a Catholic college.
Okay.
And let me see, I have a background in ministry and education
Okay.
and some business.
Okay, what kind of business?
Well, I helped my father with his business. I was his HR director, and then also I was in real estate for a while. So
I'm a real estate.
Were you?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
I
Okay.
haven't done much lately because the ministry's really picked up. So.
Yeah, well, I don't think anybody's done much real
I
estate
know,
lately.
it's changed. It's like these buyers, they don't even want to use agents anymore. They want to do it for sale by home or owner.
Everything's
And
by
it's like,
yourself,
Yeah, and it's like-
self-publishing, selling your own house.
I know
It's changing
So
it.
tell us a little bit about your testimony.
Okay, my testimony. Well, my parents raised us Christian and Catholic.
That's a good testimony.
Yeah. So, yeah, they set a very good example, and I had grandmothers that were very good examples to me.
That's
and,
important.
Yeah,
I had
it's
June
wonderful.
Hunt on the show the other day. She does a lot of ministry on the radio, and does a lot of people that are hurting and stuff like that. And she said that children aren't taught. They catch. They catch things around. So
Right,
the influence around you is going to determine and model you, and that's obvious that you had good background, good upbringing. So
Absolutely.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, I think your example, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad.
Absolutely,
But,
absolutely.
Yeah, what we do is louder than what we say.
Hey,
for sure.
absolutely. And so you've always followed the Lord, and
Right,
but
yes.
when was it? Because we all have this. When was it like, okay, Lord, this I'm totally in love. I'm immersed now in you. When did that happen for you?
I think I was in a lot of youth ministry organizations, and that's when it did. I think 8th grade.
Okay.
When I was 13, we were involved in a charismatic prayer group.
Okay, good.
And so that really touched my heart. And then all through high school, I did some youth ministry. And then when I went to college, it was Princeton University is a charismatic Catholic college. And so it was just a wonderful experience where we're just all together living our faith. And that's really where my faith really became alive. And I got to go to these fantastic professors who had wonderful theology classes, and every day we'd go to church and we'd hear from these wonderful Franciscan priests who really just had a wonderful perspective on our faith.
Oh, that's awesome. And then when did you decide to become a writer, illustrator?
Oh, no, I didn't illustrate it.
Oh, you wrote.
I drew stick people and I sent it to the illustrator.
She's better than me. That's good.
No. If you'd seen it, it wasn't very good.
Like, what is this supposed to be?
Exactly, right.
I don't see it.
I
Do you
think he
see
must
it?
have been a mind reader, because I don't know how he got this from
Because
that.
illustrated very well. So you did all the writing in it.
I did the
And
writing,
we have signatures
yes.
from your illustrator?
Oh, okay. Yesterday we had a book signing, and since I had just met my illustrator, actually, we
Oh,
worked
really?
together. I found him online, and then so I met him for the first time in person yesterday, which was
Okay.
really special. His name is David Lubert, and he's extraordinarily talented.
Okay.
And wonderful guy. He's also Catholic, which was just a
Yeah,
coincidence.
that
so we
works
had-
things out.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
yeah.
plenty of faith in Catholic Christians, whatever. It's
Exactly,
and God,
right.
and the thing is,
We
we're
have
all
more
of the
in
Lord.
common
So
than we have that's different. So absolutely.
That's awesome. So you met him the other day, and did you both see the same product at the same time when it was done? Were you able to say, well, I kind of want this picture a little different?
Oh,
or?
he probably wanted to kill me most of the time because
I knew this was going to be a loaded question because she also looks very picky, and she looks.
Oh, boy.
I
radiate that,
okay, Dad, you got to protect me here. Is she a little stubborn? Am I right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm sorry. I could have worked. I could have worked for Criminal Minds. I could do that really good. I can just get all that.
Boy, you're good. You're good. Oh, yeah.
I want to embarrass you. I'm sorry, darling.
Maybe a little bit.
Okay, that's okay. So, how many times you throw it back to the drawing board?
Well, over and over. But it's a good thing he was a digital artist. So,
Okay.
you know. So
Yeah, so I just
revision
painted all
wasn't as
this.
bad. Yeah, exactly. As him just throwing it out the window and
Oh,
trying to start
no,
again.
that's awesome.
So he was patient. He was great.
What gave you the inspiration to do a Christmas one?
Well, my dad, and he's
Okay.
sitting over there. That's why I
Yeah.
pointed to him. When I was 16, I asked him what he wanted for his birthday, and he said, I would like for someone to write about how people can come to know God through Santa Claus. My dad always just had a great understanding of the gift of generosity and of gift giving. So he made Christmas really special, and
That's good, Dad.
Yeah, it was always a time where we felt very loved and
Amen.
very excited, and it was just wonderful.
Amen. So, and then, so this kind of resembles Pop a little bit.
You know what? Actually.
No, you got the nose and the chin there. You got a little
I
beard.
can show you a picture. Looks just like him because the artist he used my father as the model. So yeah, that's him. So he's Santa
Awesome.
Claus and he's dad. Both.
Oh,
So.
that's a hidden story there.
Yeah, that's the story within the story. Yeah.
And how long did it take you to write it all out?
Well, you know, it's a funny thing. I kind of just. I had to sit with it for a long time. So he mentioned that when I was 16. So for a long time, it was kind of in the back of my mind, and I would try to think of it. But I went through and I did my degree, and it became more because it's something that was always there. But I think that God wanted more than just Santa Claus and gift giving. I brought into it a lot more of our mission as Christians. And,
good. That's good.
Yeah, and our what Christianity is about, stepping into, following Jesus' footsteps and stepping into that role of being his hands and his feet in this world. And that's really the big message that my book brings out.
Okay.
Is that's what Christianity is about. That's what Christmas is about. It's about us following Jesus' example.
Amen. Amen. So then this has been released already?
It's going to be released this October.
October.
It's
Wow.
available online right now from my website, which is
Like-
giftofaservant.com or
Okay.
mysticalroseinspirations.com.
Giftofaservant.com. And so the story itself, what did you want people to get when the kids get this, and even parents? I mean, I know you were trying to affect the parents too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Always the hidden messages for the parents.
You affect the parents, and then they carry it on to the kids.
Absolutely. So just tell me what you think that the kids are going to get out of this.
Well, the kids really, now the young ones need a little bit of help because there's a lot of symbolism in there. But with the help of the parents, they really get out of it. I focus on Jesus' special love for children, and that's where Santa Claus gets his mission from.
Absolutely.
To carry that on. And also, that our job is to continue that, is to take this love that we're given on Christmas morning. We wake up and we have all these beautiful presents, which in the book they're presented as gifts of love from heaven above, so that we know how precious we are to God.
Amen.
But our job is to bring that into life and to share that with each other. And adults really, what they get from this is, it's really written from our perspective, being tired of what it's become, because it's...
it is. I think every year I look at them like, what am I buying?
I know.
The kids, it's like everything, of course, everything's electronic almost now. And it's everything's like $200-$300.
It's just a new version of last year.
Man, when they were little, you just buy like $200 worth of toys and they were fine.
Exactly,
but
right.
now that $200 is like the whole budget for one kid.
For
It's
one
like,
kid, for one
like,
present, right?
it's just so commercialized.
It
So
is
this
so
is going to be
commercialized.
beautiful, and it's at a perfect time when I think, honestly, in my opinion, and having kids, and I'm sure having kids will, there's a lot of things in front of them that they want, but they necessarily don't need all that. Just because the other parents are getting them everything doesn't mean you got to go get them everything.
Right.
And we all have to make a conscious decision within our own families to decide whether we're going to do that or not.
Right. And what I'm hoping with this book is that it brings the meaning behind the gift giving, so that throughout Christmas season, instead of thinking about the toys they're going to be getting, it's going to be thinking about, the kids will be thinking about what they can do for others. And also on Christmas morning, instead of thinking of Santa Claus as a catalog and they write their letter to Santa Claus listing all the things they want, they're not focused on that. They're thinking of Santa Claus is their friend, and he's doing something for them that's representative of God's love for us. And so it's and that's how we've raised our kids. And so they all get carried away in the hype sometimes, but really we're very focused on the traditions, and they spend so much time thinking about what they want to give each other, what they want to give members of our family or their friends. They're so much more focused on that than actually Christmas morning and what they're going to get. They're excited on Christmas
yeah,
morning.
absolutely,
But
absolutely.
yeah, but we
That's
really
awesome.
incorporated that.
That's good.
Mhm.
That's good. You got to send me an email with how to do that.
All right. Well, maybe I'll put it on the blog.
Yeah, put on the blog.
Yeah.
Let me know how that works and everything. Give me your website one more time before we
It's
go.
giftofaservant.com.
All right, and any other website too if you want.
Sure, it's mysticalroseinspirations.com. That's the company. So,
Absolutely.
And that's where the blog is, information about everything that we're doing.
Thank you so much for
Thank
being a part of the
you
show.
so much, David.
All right, God bless. We'll be right back with another great guest.